what I call, and I think you'll have fun with this. It's a little game called the Sensational 16. I came up word
Oh,
association.
okay. Oh, yes. We've
And I've
done
got
before, I
60,
think.
I've got 16 people
Okay. Oh,
that I
gosh. Okay.
came that I came up with here, and you still follow WWE. I know that.
Yep.
So, and if you want to do more than one word, it's fine. So
Okay.
I'm going to start with the number one on my list was Tiffany Stratton.
Future Hall of Famer.
Okay. All right. Alexa Bliss.
Okay. Hold on. I have to do some visual. If she sees this, you have to send this to her. Superstar.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Okay. She'll appreciate that.
She will.
Go back and you'll see that's some stuff we had
What
some
would you
fun
give
when I was running some house shows. That was our thing. If you go back to some live events, we were doing that everywhere, and people were like, "What
I'll
is
make
this
sure she
cuteness?"
sees that. If you had to come up with some words though.
Superstar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bailey.
Oh, role model, absolutely, because she embodies that. That is, it's funny how sometimes we're just the monikers are the monikers, but she truly does embody that. I mean, she lives it, she breathes it, and she's such a good example. She, in her recently, and I know giving you more than one word, but
It's
she's
okay.
so amazing because she gives back so much, but she gives back to the community. She hosted like a free women's clinic recently, and like I just think things like that. She loves the business so much, and she just wants to always give back and pay it forward. So, role model all the way.
Okay. Charlotte Flair.
Hmm.
You can give a woo if you want to. It's all right.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
but there's a goat right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I always say that she doesn't change the style of wrestling, whether it's a baby face or a heel, as we
Yeah,
used to say in the magazines, a uh, fan favorite or a bad girl.
yeah,
Yeah, she really doesn't. She wrestles so she's so good. One of
yes.
my favorite interviews, Asuka. I love
Mm.
her interviews.
She's amazing. I want to call her like clever. Like the way yeah, like her social media, the way she does her characters, her choice of her psychology in matches. She's very clever.
I like that. I like that. I've never heard that associated
Mhm.
with her. How about Lyra Valkyria?
Mm. Bright star.
Yes, she really is. She really
Hmm.
is. Recently turned evil,
Hmm.
Jade Cargill.
Mm. A
Yeah,
force, a force.
a force.
Hmm.
Okay. Nia Jax.
Oh shoot, I just took that word for her. Naya, she's so good. I said this, and this is not the word yet. I'll get there. But um, I had made a statement the last time I came back. I wrestled Becky. I did the whole run in 2023, and everyone's like, "Are you finished?" And I said, honestly, I don't think I can be finished until I get ragdolled by Nia Jax.
Wow.
So I have been, and it was glorious. I enjoyed that very much. She is consistent.
She is.
She always
Yeah.
delivers. She really
Yeah.
does. She knows her
Yeah.
role and she always delivers.
And it doesn't matter if she wins or loses, she always delivers.
She's on point all the time. Yep, she'll deliver every time. It's great.
Chelsea Green.
Uh, um, um, Sweet Canadian. I love her. So funny, funny, funny face. Funny face.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
that in her,
Yeah.
definitely. She
Mhm.
brightens up everybody's day.
Well, she's hilarious. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way. I mean,
Yeah.
she brings the comedy. She knows her role. I love it. I love like you said, and like win or lose. She's not in it to win or lose. To be honest, she's in it to entertain, and she delivers every time. And she brings you something. She knows what she can do that not everyone can do. Not everyone. There's not many characters, female or male, that can do what she does.
So I'm going to chop this into two parts. So that's part one. So
Okay.
thank you for doing part one. And now welcome back to part two of
Thank
word
you. Thank you.
association with Trish Stratus. Let's look at, she's been out for a while. She's injured, but while she was around and she's going to come back eventually, Liv Morgan.
Mm.
Mm,
Uh-huh. God. She'll be one of the biggest stars that we'll talk about eventually.
Okay.
She'll
Does
be
she
one of the names.
does she remind you any way of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I
More
see
than just the
that.
glasses. Not more than just the glasses.
That's right. She
Honestly,
does.
it's like it's the go-getter of her, right? Like it's like she won't quit. She wants to always outdo her last performance. I feel like she has the same drive that I do. Like she knows that like she hasn't hit her stride. Like she's like even when she's hit her stride, she's like, no, I got more. I got more to offer, and she'll just keep coming back, and she will keep raising that bar every time she comes back, and she has.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to her coming back. What
Me too.
about
Maybe I should go back and fight her, Bill. I'm just
oh
saying.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What about recently we've seen a lot from Roxanne Perez.
Mm-hmm. Little shit.
Oh,
It
you
works,
said
right?
that. I didn't.
It's character, right? We're talking character.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, she's excellent in the ring. That's not the word. I'm still saying a little shit character-wise, but
That's okay.
she's
That's all right.
a joy to watch, to be honest. I really enjoy watching her.
One of the other people that everybody is a joy to watch is Stephanie Vacquer. I never
Yes,
pronounce her name right. How do you pronounce her
the
name?
care.
Vacquer, yes.
Yeah.
And I've interviewed her before.
Okay.
So
You just didn't say her
let's
name.
talk about her.
Um, Yeah, I love this. She doesn't need to speak the language because she speaks the language of wrestling, right? And we so people will still resonate with her and understand her and connect with her. Even, usually it's about, well, I can't connect with her because she doesn't do a good promo. Like, how there's that
Yeah,
about
of
wrestling,
course,
right? We always say
of
people can
course.
wrestle, but if they can't do promo, they can't make it. Well, she has so much emotion when she wrestles, and you know the passion when she wrestles, that you feel it. And I just feel like, I mean, it's a different level, like so it's really it's yeah. I mean, she's a future Hall of Famer, absolutely. And I met her at Evolution, and I didn't even know she said I was one. Sometimes I'll meet someone and be like, I've heard in interviews that they've mentioned me, or someone will shout out or they'll tag me or whatever. But she said she grew up idolizing me and
She
watching
did.
me, and I didn't
She
know
did.
that.
Yeah,
Well,
she
you know
told
that
me
because you've
that
been
in
there.
an interview.
You didn't
And
tell me that, Bill.
yeah, she's from Chile. And when I interviewed her, I said, chill out. Let's do this.
I know,
Chile out.
of course you
Um,
did.
Becky Lynch. All right.
The man, that was a terrible Irish. I'm sorry.
No, no, I was doing British. I know
I
she's.
know you're doing British, but
Oh, let me
she's
change it. Let's talk about Becky Lynch now. All right.
yes, the Irish are the best.
All right. I accidentally did my British accent. When
Okay.
I do hundreds of voices and
I allow the redo. I'll allow the redo. I mean,
You
obviously,
know my Canadian alphabet, right?
go. No,
A, B, A, C.
that's actually so
Okay,
good.
let's go.
I'm definitely stealing that. Future Hall of Famer, absolutely.
Yes.
Um, One of my favorite opponents in the ring, too. That's 17 words, but whatever. Take it.
No, but that's great. Bianca Belair. We're looking for her
Mm.
to come back.
Okay, I mean, the number one word that comes to word is um like athletic. The athleticism of her is just mind-boggling. Like when I watch her in the ring, I'm like, 'cause she, especially for like she's built, and usually there's like you associate a body type with a certain movement, but she does it all, and it's just she's
Yeah,
beautiful to watch in the ring.
yeah, yeah. I have two more names for you. Let's look at Rhea Ripley, the
Mm,
Aussie.
she's incredible. Um, yeah, she is. I love that. I'm sorry, I'm not really good at the one word things. I have so many words. I'm a
No, no,
rambler.
it's please.
Incredible is my word, and I'm going to
Yeah,
expand on it. I like to give a definition. She's incredible. She is someone like I think, she was undeniable. She had a presence right away. And I remember she was in Toronto. We worked, we were doing, they were doing live events in Toronto, and I did a guest thing there. And I remember they weren't quite finding the thing for her, and she was like, I hope they find something for me soon. Like she was so like, oh, I hope so, and I'm like, I'm sure they will. And it's funny because the thing I get asked about most often is like, what piece of advice would you give a young superstar? Da, da, da.
yeah.
And of course, I always say yoga. That's number one. But my number one really that I try to impart is finding your authentic self out there. I feel like the more authentic you are, obviously, the more, and of course, you're going to be your character. We are characters of ourselves out there, absolutely, and we're amped up volume, but if you are true to yourself and who you are at the root, like I am very sarcastic. I'm quirky. I'm not as bitchy as maybe my character. You know what I mean?
You're
But
sarcastic. Okay.
who knew, right? So I think when you are your most authentic self, that's what resonates. People feel that, they see the realness, they feel the realness, and that's what, you can have that connection. So I feel like that's what they get from Rhea Ripley, is you get this realness. You see her passion. She delivers every time in the ring, of course, but she's got this amazing presence. That's the one thing about her. She's got this amazing presence
Yes.
that is really, it's an intangible that not many people have.
You can feel her from the top balcony of a stadium.
100%.
You
Yep.
really can. The
Yep.
last person I want to talk about is somebody I think you know, Lita.
Ah,
Ah,
bestie, of course, is the word to
I
describe
know.
her, right?
Yeah.
But she's a legend, she's a legend. She did so much for the business. I remember as I was coming up and being the greenest one in the patch, watching her, I was like, oh, I gotta compete. Like, it's funny, we have stories. She'd watch my magazine covers in WWE come out and go, oh, I gotta compete with that. And I'd watch her in the ring and go, I gotta compete with that. But little did we know is it's actually that exact dynamic is what made us work as a, rival, right? As rivalry. So we had that rivalry for years and friendship for years more. So today we are, as you know, still best friends. She inducted me. She said she was in Europe during the time of our event, but she sent her video message. But she's amazing. She's has an amazing contributions to the industry. And as a person, she is my best friend. She's been there for so many things,
A great
and
best friend.
we've been through everything together. We really have,
Mhm.
from being 24-year-old gals that are like navigating this brand new business to getting on the road to like having no social life, but then going, oh, but we get each other. Okay, cool. Let's be best friends, and then retiring and being like, so what do we do with ourselves now? Right? To them calling us back like, oh my God, they're having an all women's pay-per-view and we have to go back and wrestle. We're like, can we still wrestle? We've been through so much together.
Yeah,
We got to
yeah,
go back in 2023 and do WrestleMania together, which we never got. As much as like people speak of the Trish and Lita rivalry, there was no WrestleMania moment. So we finally had our
that's
WrestleMania
right.
moment,
That's
right?
right.
So we finally had that WrestleMania moment, 2023. So we got to share that. It was just, yeah, I'm just amazing. Then we do our Team Bestie touring. We get to do autograph signings together. She's my son's
I've been there.
godmother. And
Yeah,
you've been there,
yeah,
exactly.
I've been there.
So super fun. Love her to death, and she is a legend.
Does anyone know what that means anymore, by the way?
I don't think so. I
I don't
think,
know.
right, if I did that,
You
my son
did.
would be like, I don't
You
understand. You
did.
mean this?
So I got one more for you.
Or this. Got one
It's
more?
I got one more for you. Trish
Okay.
Stratus.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh,
I wasn't going to do that, but I was just saying we didn't talk
Bill.
about you.
I have one we're gonna do some word association. Trish Stratus.
Yes. Oh, me.
Yeah, yeah, you do it.
Oh, great in
Yep.
the ring. Gorgeous role model.
Okay. You took Bailey's word?
I'm
Come on,
so,
give her
whatever.
something.
I mean, that's what came right off the top of
Yeah.
my head. How many
Okay.
marriage proposals do you get every week?
Countless,
Countless.
millions.
Unbelievable. You turn them all down.
Yep, yep.
Where t tell us real quick before we go, what is your life during the day when you're not wrestling? I know you have kids and stuff,
Yep,
but
yep.
what do you enjoy doing outside of
Yoga,
you're not
yoga,
talking
number
about the
one.
business?
Yoga is part of my life. I have a business I run, which is I do like since my first business, Bill and I know we both have to go because I have to get my kids. But in '99, I became a fitness model.
I
1999, okay?
remember.
And the publisher of the Muscle Mag who gave me the contract, gave me my start as career, told me get a PO box, and what we'll do is we'll put an ad in this magazine that you're on the cover of that'll say Trish Stratus autograph photos, 3 for 20. It was like $10 a photo, 25 bucks for three, and there was like cut it out, send check or money order. Okay,
Two. Yeah.
old school, right? You remember this stuff, right?
I was with the
It
magazines
was
all the
while we were
time.
doing this.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. Exactly.
Right? So this was 99. So I remember my dad was like, well, this is a business. Suddenly I was making money, money was coming in. He says, so I incorporated Stratus Enterprises at that point. Okay. So for since 99, over 26 years, I have run Stratus Enterprises, which has it's a number of things, right? It is obviously it's my company that runs me and does lends me for appearances and things like that. But which is what we know. But I also I sell memorabilia. I have a whole staff of Stratosphere shop is a whole thing. We
Yeah.
and so once a week or so I come into my office, I sign all the autographs out, and I have people on my mailing list that are from my fitness days that are still, we're
Wow.
always trying to come up with new things and fun things, and we do unique items, and it's super fun. So, actually, right now, there's the newest item. Can I tell
I
you
was
about it,
going to
Bill?
ask you about that. I've
The
seen some
newest item, yep,
teasers.
is so I've done a couple covers here and there, right?
Yes.
So I did 113. I shot that cover in the summertime. Obviously, with my mom being sick, we just had it on hold. And they came to us and they said, we'd love to like really dig into this 25th anniversary year. So we said, sure. And they said, do you have more? Like, can we talk more about? So we started talking. It wasn't just a cover story. It turned into Trish on tour. Let's talk about you and your fans and all, the cities that you visited, and then you had three matches this year. Can we talk about that? How about your gear? Look at this iconic gear. Let's talk.
Mhm.
So this issue like is literally made for my Stratuspherians, which are what do you call your people? Do you call them something?
Apter chatters.
Apta chatters and Stratuspherians
Of course,
alike
this is
will
the
love it.
after chat. So
Of
they're
course,
after
it makes total
chatters.
sense.
Yeah.
And my Stratuspherians are stratified always. So yeah, it makes sense. But so anyway, this cover is super hot, by the way. But it has
Always. Come on.
but it has all this cool stuff. I dug into my own vault. I gave pictures from like my when I was at the autograph signings with fans, little selfies. Like it's got all the stuff. It's got a breakdown of all my gear. My stylist, who's done my gear for over 20 years, she did an interview. She wrote a piece in there that talks about the inspo, where it came from, and like how we did the mini, like I did the replica belt for the OG belt.
I
So like
remember.
it's really fun. I'm super excited about it. I ended up, and this is another thing, like the Hall of Fame took me out of that space that I was really sort of tunneling and falling quite a bit into. And then, being around fans was really lovely. And then this project really allowed me to like get back to life, get on the phone, do things, get the mind moving again.
Isn't that
Because
great?
like I said, it's hard. You could fall into it. I see how people fall into a dark space if you don't have the support to pull you out. And I've seen the people come out and support me like I needed to. And even you reached out to me, as it happened, and even someone who reaches out
Yeah.
3 weeks later, I got like, Becky's not as bitchy as she seems. She sent me, some flowers, but it was weeks after the event, which was like the event, my God, after my mom passed. But it was like, just it's like not necessarily like as a programmable thing, like, oh, you had a death in the family, here's flowers. It was like she was thinking of me, she sent it to me. And so, to get that and just to know that people are still thinking of you was really, really nice and meant a lot. And I had a few of those people, and so this project really helped me sort of come back to life, so to speak. And I'm so we're excited. This is coming out November. We'll be revealing it. We'll be revealing it soon. And then I'm actually going down to WrestleCade at the end of the month, and I'll be autographing like a cover release party down there and do an
That
autograph
is
down
that is
there.
great. But I won't see you there. It's Thanksgiving
Why?
weekend. I can't get away.
Oh,
Yes.
well,
Yeah.
I came to the Hall of Fame on my Thanksgiving.
Oh,
You're
that's
staying,
right.
Bill.
Well, I was glad to see you. Where can people find your shop and where can
Yep.
people find you online?
Okay, so it's trishstratus.com, or you can go to
Very
Stratosphere.
original.
It's very original,
Really? Wow.
But stratosphereshop.com also is directly to the shop. And then, of course, trishstratus.com is my handle online and social media. And yeah, there you go.
I'm
You can
still,
find me at the International Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame if you want to
yes,
see my
yes,
plaque.
you should get your ring soon. And I'm still devastated you turned down my marriage proposal like 9 times. And my wife didn't appreciate it either.
Yeah.
You are terrific, and I really appreciate you doing this and
Thank you.
making time for this. And I'll see you somewhere.
Down the line.
That's another Barry Manilow song. But
It's so,
somewhere down
there you
the
go.
road. Do you
Sing us
know
out.
that?
Sing us out, Bill.
Rosa. Who was your favorite singer growing up?
Growing up? Huh.
And now
Growing
too. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Shania Twain was the one for me. Like,
Oh, absolutely. I did an interview with her because
you did?
beside the wrestling magazines, we had a country music magazine,
No
and I was
kidding.
the editor of it. Yeah, I was the editor of it with Craig Peters. And yeah, I got to interview her. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
goodness,
So many
madly
years.
in love with her. She was great.
She's amazing. And like when I was on the road, she was my soundtrack of the road. She just I
Oh,
sang
that's,
her.
oh, okay.
She was
Okay.
it was like when that album was out and that was when I was on the road and I would just belt out
You're still
poorly. I
the
would belt
one.
out her music
Wait, wait,
poorly.
wait, wait, wait. We've got to do it. You're still
Okay.
the one. Da, 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 da. I forgot
No. You're still the one for
me. The one. Da, 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 da.
dun,
Da, da,
dun.
da,
Okay, we
da.
should cut this probably before that.
We probably should. For the Apter Chat and all my Apter Chatters, this is Bill Apter. Trish, it's such a pleasure to be with you. And as I always end my interviews, is we'll see you at the matches.